Alright, just sending out the message in the Discord. About to make it short real fast. Not my alt account. What is up, everybody? I am live right now. I am streaming some horror games and some Marvel Rivals. Join up, talk in chat. I reply to chat. We're having a blast. See y'all there. What is up, everybody? I am live right now. Sigh. Streaming some horror games and some Marvel Rivals. Join up, talk in chat. Alright, chat. Let's go. Man. Hopefully we get some people in chat. Yo, Dexter, what's up, bro? It has been a minute. Is that the PC set up now? See this fancy camera? See this fancy camera? We going places. How you been, bro? How you been? How you been, Dexter? Nice, love the setup, you know. Still struggling. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Anything else, you know? Anything happy though? Is there any happy news? Anything fun going on in your life? Any, you know, plans for the summer or anything? What you got going on? Oh shoot. Let's put this up. Yeah, a lot. Oh, that's nice. What do you have going? Oh, what do you have coming up this summer? What plans you got coming up? OWA, what's that? I feel like that sounds familiar, but like what? Where's OWA? No. Launching, alright. What do you mean OWA? What's that? Launching, here we go. That's dope though. Oh, nice. What car are you going to? Is the audio good? Is the audio balance good? You can throw away tools that you've hit by selecting. Oh shoot, let me plug my phone back in. It's a water park. Oh, nice. You excited for that? Who you going with? Just your family? Oh gosh. There we go. But yeah, who you doing with? Just your family or? Alright, let's go. I mean, I'm just gonna play by myself. Wait, no, by myself. Find this in a long time. No, that's chill. How old are you? You able to rent out a place by your own? I mean, on your own. Bear with me, because I have not played. So I'm just not gonna use the keyboard and mouse, so bear with me. Alright, here's some cash I can grab. Can you hear me good? Have a good live. I'm okay. Alright, chill. Have a good trip, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Appearance. Ooh. I want to change my appearance. Character modifier. Bruh. She just walked away. Hello? Bro, this is me. Let's go for this. Kind of like longer boy hair. This dark brown. It's just that. How do I? Okay. So I just said that didn't really mean. 18, you too. Okay, appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Okay. Richie. Oh, okay, shoot. Location. Oh, there's just no location. Nice. Man gone berserk. A man from the business center told about his tile lead saying that he has gone nuts. So wait, a man from the business center has told about his tile lead saying he has gone nuts. Apparently the man had important papers which the businessman needs. Oh. Wait, hello? Bro. Okay, well I guess I need a couple of players, don't I? Okay. Okay, scratch that, I guess. Hopefully I can play this game. Give it a minute. Okay, let's grab all this cash again. Don't really care about that. Okay, well, will it let me go over here? Bro. Really? Really? Let's see if I can go talk to these other people. Alright, bro. Forget this, I guess. Do you have to have freaking... Whatever. That game's stupid. I'm gonna just boot up Roblox and play some Roblox horror games. You know what? I'm gonna be here while I pass. Alright, bro. Appreciate it. That last game wasn't working for some reason. For some reason, it was not working. So... What should I play? Maybe a horror game? Maybe not. Let me see. Short horror games. Perfect. I'm down for this. Play here, okay. No. No, dude. Blackthorn Lookout. Let's do Trick or Treat. Oh, thank goodness, it's actually a one-player thing. Oh, well, yeah, and I really want to thank you for helping me through all that stuff a little. Oh, appreciate it. Yeah, no, of course, bro. Nothing to be, you know. No, let me get out of my words. Yeah, of course. Anytime, I'm always here. And I obviously, chat supports me. I want to support them with stuff I can do. Or through stuff, you know, with any way possible. I want to help chat any way possible. If anybody needs advice, if anybody's going through stuff, I appreciate it. I'm thankful for the ability to even help them. Oh, I'm a little scared about it. Especially what happened last Halloween. What happened last Halloween? I'm not going to go trick-or-treating this year. What if that maniac is still on the loose? Bro, move cities. Oh. Shoot. Oh, you see the test message. Look at my father tested me. I should see what he said. Father. Hey, Daddy, you gonna be home on time for Halloween? Probably not. I still have 2 meetings in my flight. Also, my flight also might be delayed because of the weather down here. Already, I'm a little freaked out about being home alone. I can't believe my father's still not back from his business trip, bro. Parents like this, I feel bad for chat. If anybody has like parents like this, where they just like are never home for any of the holidays or anything, that sucks. I'm very appreciative of, you know, my family, even though we may not be the richest or anything. We do just fine. I should watch a scary movie since I'm not going to trick-or-treating this year. So we're scared, and our solution is to watch a scary movie. Okay, that makes sense. Right? That makes sense. I remember seeing a scary movie VHS in the attic. My father never would. So we're going to go watch a movie that we were never allowed to watch because we're scared of being home alone. That makes sense. That makes a lot of... Whose attic is just like this? This is not an attic. This is just a room upstairs. Hello? Am I tripping? We are not watching Power Drill Massacre. Hello? My father would definitely not let me watch this movie if he was here right now. Well, I guess he's not, so we're gonna do whatever we want, right? Alright, let's go downstairs. Find that scary movie and place it in the VHS player. Oh, here we go. Me, I have a terrible life. Bro, I feel bad for you, bro. Keep your head up, though. Especially if you're an adult or becoming an adult, dude. Just keep your head up, man. Create the life you want and the family you want. Create that. Who's at the door? Wise person wants to tell me that. Shout out, mama. Love you. Check who's at the door. Hello? Oh, it's just trick-or-treaters. Okay, so we leave. Leave. That is not a mask. That is. Oh, hi. Trick or treat. Yeah, dude, we don't have candy. Oh, so we just talked to him through the door. That makes sense. Alright. I haven't prepared any candy yet. No candy. It's Halloween. Nice, dude. Oh, I left the porch light on. That's my fault. Who doesn't hand out candy on Halloween? Do you hate Halloween or something? Yeah, shut up, kid. Okay, okay. Just hold on. Why would there be freaking bags? I'm not opening the door for them yet. Ungrateful little. I think I have some. Ew. If I was a trick-or-treater, just don't hand me out candy at this point. Ah, these are hurting my ear, bro. Let's try this one. Find old candy and put it into the bowl. Bro, at that point, I would just rather not have. I would just rather not have candy. Someone's gonna give me candy from years, and why am I so short? Years past. So we're gonna place it in here. What? Oh, I keep on forgetting how to open this. Let's see if we can get these. Oh man, spoiled brats want more candy, man. Come on, bro. What is this? Is this candy? No, it's a jump scare, everyone. Whose house is genuinely whose house is built like this? Rats, is this enough? Okay, actually, where's this other candy at? Where's the other? Check around here. Nope, awesome. I'm hoping it's not freaking outside. Oh. Who is not cleaning the house? Check all these rooms. I don't know why there'd be any in here. Well, there's not. Where the heck is this other thing of freaking candy? Oh, right here. That took me embarrassingly long to find. Whatever. That better be the. This better be the last candy I need. Okay, here we go. Give trick-or-treaters the candy. So why can't I just... That was so unnecessary. Yum. Oh, I think all these kids, dude. Y'all are splitting 3 buckets of candy. Y'all have enough. Okay, I have to go to bed to have to do it. It's 3 a.m. tomorrow. 3 a.m. 3 a.m., brother. Alright. Have a good night, brother. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Yeah, bro. Never giving kids candy. Nah, I'm playing. What now? If I found the candy, might as well hand it out. Bro, no. Who's giving me these select ideas, bro? Peace, bro. Appreciate you. Gosh, dude. Oh no, dude. These costumes are so Talk to the trick-or-treaters. Joe, hi. Oh, trick-or-treat. Can I give them a trick, bro? Here's a surprise. I'm about to laser. Never mind. That, bro. I wanna punch this kid. If some kid genuinely told me is that all, I would punch the dog out of him. You're getting free candy from me. Talking about some, is that enough? Oh, which costume? Okay, appreciate you. At least someone's able to freaking be appreciative. Oh, dude. About to preload the candy, I feel like. Can't even preload the candy. Awesome. Is that decorations? Why is there tombstones in my front yard? Is it my grandparents? What the heck? Oh, heck no. Oh, heck no. Michael Myers, Pennywise, and Ghostface pulling up on me, dude. Hi, you wanna know why we're here? Hand over some candy. No. No. You're not nonchalant, buddy. Whatever. Leave, you're not tough. Yeah, your costume was at the bag I put my lunch in. Got him. Oh, shoot. We might not have enough for y'all. Y'all are ransacking everything. This candy stinks. Bro. I don't know what to say to that, man. My resort would just be to beat him. Now I'm playing. Thanks. Okay, well, at least you're appreciative. Bro, why is this hurt? Dude, isn't me... They're about to run me dry, bro. Why is my upper neck like inflamed? This is not okay. Oh no. If just no. Who goes trick-or-treating alone? Trick-or-treat. Give me something good to eat. I can smell my stinky feet, dude. Well, that's the rest of my candy. Oh, well, thank God. I don't want to be handing out candy, dude. What do you mean, dot? You just took the rest of my... Is this why people don't hand out candy anymore? I wouldn't blame them if so. Oh gosh, maybe someone's gonna show up and be mad that I don't have candy. Let's do it. You said one time like it was free or something. What in the creepy odd dubstep was that? Bro, we don't have any candy. Heck no. Who's dressing like this alone, dude? Trick or treat. Sorry, I just ran out of candy. I don't have any more. Haha. Funny. Ew. Ah. Seriously though. Give me the candy. I usually don't have any more. Sorry. What kind of joke is this? No candy on Halloween? Oh. It's not that serious. Why are we crashing out? You will pay for this. Bro, this kid doesn't even look like a kid. He looks like a psycho. All of this. Alright, freak. I'm getting sick of all of this. Bro, me too. What rotten food? I should take down all the Halloween decorations and go to bed. Bro, nobody's doing that night of. You can I can leave that till tomorrow. Who takes it down night of? People usually leave it up for another, like... Well, Halloween is a little different because you have Thanksgiving right around the corner. But holidays, people leave it up. Okay, thank goodness. Maybe this wasn't my grandparents. You received a new text message. Yeah, it can wait. I think it can wait. Sorry, I blanked. Happy Halloween. Nobody's taking this down night of, dude. This is just another, like, pointless side quest. What? You'll be fine. I'm sure that we probably have to all the... Yeah. Oh, no. They, in fact, did not catch the guy. Who's going back inside? Bro, I can tell this is a horror game. Cause what idiot's going back inside? After seeing muddy footsteps. And now they get trapped downstairs. Who just... This isn't even, like, storage. This is just heaps of garbage. Who is taking care of this? Oh, heck no. You will pay with blood. If it's a kid, then and I'm an adult, can I just beat him up? Why are you moving your Halloween decoration so early? You know Halloween's over, right? You still owe me something. You will pay. Why would you reply to that? Oh gosh, I'm not staying down here for this. Not gonna. Let me get somewhere safe. Can't close the back door. So I'll stand in this corner. I should test Justin about what's going on. I don't have any candy left. Bro, right. Is there not any other houses? I don't know, I have a really bad feeling about it this year. Whatever I do, enjoy being alone. Bro, what? Why would I not pull up to the party, bruh? Hey, bro, I'll keep doing weird text message from an unknown number. I think there's some creep watching me. Is it my friend? It doesn't mean like the sick twist. What if he's the killer from last Halloween? Wow. Well, you just get to the point, don't you, Justin? You know the one who wore a smiling mask to say anyone who interfered with Halloween night died? No. Let me that's what we're not gonna do. We're actually gonna stay inside my house. Just kidding, lol. Wow. Sure. Very funny, bud. Jeez, bro. Sorry, bro, I can't resist scaring you at least a little on Halloween. Bro, that's something to play about. When someone says they're dating... I bet you some kid trying to prank you. Sure, dude. Sure. You should get some rest. Bro, my freaking back door don't even open. Yeah, maybe you're right. Bro, who, like... Why is my house in this condition? And why is there just an opening? Where do they want me to sleep at? The cobwebs? Is there a room over here? They want me to sleep in here? Oh. See, ew, who peed? Why is there pee stains on the bed? Who let freaking Unk pee on the sheets, dude? Oh, heck no. Oh, no. I've got to be paranoid. I mean, yes, if you want to tell me they don't investigate the thing, I don't want to. What was that noise? What do you mean? We saw it. It was the dude. What do you mean? What was the noise? We literally saw it. It's only came from the attic. What? Sure. Hopefully that's my car outside. Same place as before. We never even watched the freaking movie. Run back to you. Oh, heck no. Oh, heck no. No. I was about to say, oh, so scary. Bro, he's running at me. No, 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 no. What do you mean? I think he's gone. He was right there. What do you mean I think he's... Oh, he is... Ew. Ew, he is gone. Hey, hello, Justin. I think that the Halloween killer is actually after me. Wow, there's just no message back. I don't know what to do. He chased me from the attic down to my room. I think he left now. What should I do? Bro, leave. There's a car. I don't even care if I have my license or not, dude. If there's the car, and if I'm being chased down, I'll teach myself how to drive. Justin, have you seen these messages? They probably died. They probably slimed him out. He probably said, you know what? You didn't let me change. Let me go slime out your homeboy. That's probably what happened. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Justin isn't replying. He's probably too busy partying right now. Yeah. We should have went with him. I don't want to tell the police. They will probably think I'm crazy or something. Why? What is this logic? If there was the freaking killings last year, the police would, oh yeah, there's a good chance if we didn't catch him, there might be the killer again. And we, oh, that's a solution. Who's at the door this way? Ew. Is he trying to peek the curtain? Hey, you home with me? I'm at your door. I don't think it's him. Oh, why can't I open the door? It's really cold and the party just ended. Hot take, don't think it's Justin. Don't think it's Justin. Can you let me in? I don't really want to. No prior inquiry? Well, that's how I would feel too. Like, dude. If it's my homeboy, I mean, yeah. But why do you, there's no, like, no... I'm going to the basement, dude. I am freaking going to the basement. Cause dude, I'm telling you, this kid slimed out my homeboy. That's what happened. And I'm not dying too. But like, if this was a real life situation, I would need him to call me or look through my window. If I don't have a window on my door and I can't see him, I'm not being like, oh yeah, I got you. He probably slammed him out and took his phone is my guess. There should be someone around this corner, isn't there? No, I don't know why the heck that door is just non-existent. Oh gosh. "911, what's your emergency?" Did I survive? Did I win? Well, the whole issue started when we didn't have a back door, and we also decided to go back in after there was footsteps on the door. On the ground. You survived, but when the police arrived at your residence, they could not find any trace of the supposed killer. The next day, the police reported finding Justin's dead. Oh no! So was I supposed to let him in? Is that why he died? Is that why? Is that why he died? My bad, Justin. Well. Stalker incident. I've played with my friends before. Fly a lot of with my friends before. Yo, let me play, let's go with Willie's Games. Well, what's taking you so long? I joined the solo thing. Boot me up, bro. You better drop him, give him 50. Here we go. Willie's Games. I'm assuming it's gonna be a rip off of Jigsaw. Horror games. Short horror games. Like cryptid horror.
Oh no, we forgot to use a map. Ariana.
The shows they play on the TV are so boring, bro. Like, what am I doing? What rip-off Muppets am I watching? Not Muppets. Freaking Sesame Street.
It's okay. Do you hear the melody? That means the string.
Music.
Local authorities have issued a warning to city residents following recent events. A series of disappearances has been reported across the city. Detectives are investigating and have determined that all the missing individuals were last seen downtown.
Oh gosh.
Authorities are urging everyone to stay indoors and avoid the downtown area until further notice. If you notice anything unusual, please report it to the police immediately. We will continue to provide updates as new details about the investigation emerge.
Bro, I'm very skeptical. The first game was not scary. Maybe one thing got my blood pumping a little bit. That's about it. How you doing, Ken? How you been? Appreciate you stopping by. I should be resolved soon, though. Nothing I should really worry about. Oh, people are just didn't disappear downtown. No, nothing to worry about, guys. Chat.
Rangers aren't hunting. Well, as long as we stand still and be quiet.
What the heck? Order today. What kind of ad placement was that?
We'll be okay.
I'm kind of hungry. She said I haven't eaten in ages.
We forgot to use a map. Ariana.
I should check in for the fridge for something to eat. Alright. But yeah, how you doing, Ken? We have two glass cokes, one's knocked over, and there's a milk. Why is everything thrown over on the side? Hello? Oh, I know. There's a diner. So why would we just go to downtown? And why is this mouse? He knows I see him. So we're just disregarding everything. We are disregarding everything. Apparently. Well, after this game, we'll react to one scary video, or one Papa Meat video, and then get into Marvel Rivals. That's what I think we'll do. Hey, sorry to bother you. Do you have any spare change? I haven't eaten all day. I mean, there's no need to scare me like that. I'm starving. Anything helps. Ew, don't talk. Dude, I hate my character. I actually hate him. Just sit down and know there's some poor loser. Wow. Out here begging in front of their line. Watch, it's gonna be a Darman thing, and there's gonna be like, oh, well, what happens in the dark comes to light, and I'm about to get slimed out because I called a homeless man poor. Order food at the counter. Hey, can I just order a hamburger with a side of fries, please? Sure. Would you like anything else? No. But there's why would someone go out of their way to say that? He's begging people for money. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, I'll do the same thing. Like, let him, and like, if he's not interfering with people, he's hungry. Your food shouldn't take too long. Well, I'd hope so. I'm the only one here. So, and I don't blame anyone else for not being here. I'm the only one here because people are being slimed out left and right all night, apparently. That was pretty good. Okay, I didn't even get to see the food. Didn't even have the eye test on it. Pay for the food. Watch my charge on a decline. It's be karma attached on of a homeless bum. If Starman wrote it, you have a good one. Leave the diner. The homeless person is gone. Wow. Ha ha. Dude, this main character is a piece of garbage. Get back in the car. Oh. Who was that? Hey, what are you doing next to my car? What the heck? What do you mean my car? What do you mean your car? This is mine, bro. And watch. No, Jigsaw. I mean, Willie. No, no. That was it. The only somewhat jump scare all night, actually. What am I being? Oh gosh, 3 lives. What the? Where am I? My head hurts. What happened? I probably got DRUGGED'd, bro. What? You're finally awake. Huh. He was an aunt. You can see the gray hair. Is he an aunt? I've been watching you for a while now. Ew. What do you even do in this situation? Your whole life, you have been rude and ungrateful to others. I told you it should be a karma thing. What happens in the dark? No, what happens in the dark comes to light or whatever. You needed a wake-up call. No. Puzzling and deadly challenges. Y'all think y'all are surviving in real life? Chat. If Jigsaw captured you, y'all think you're surviving that? So truly realize how lucky they will truly make you realize how lucky you are just to be alive. Lucky for you, I decided to make your first challenge easy. Somewhere in this room, I have the key to the door that takes you the challenge too. Alright. The only way for you to get out of this room is through the door. Okay. Is your yap? Well, dude, he is actually just yapping at this point. Time for you to prove that you deserve to live. Good luck. Oh, thank God, dude. You've been yapping for 2 hours, bro. We get some old sock, maybe. Maybe it's in here. Oh, no, I just has a box over here. I found it. Oh, what? Do I have to drive out of here still? Oh. My bad. It's a hatch. You made it to the second stage. Congrats. If there's any parkour involved, I'm new to freaking Roblox keyboard, so I might die. Unfortunately, this next stage is not so easy. You will have to jump across these. Oh, and I jinxed it. Yeah, I might die here, chat. I might just die here. If you fall, you will be met with a pit of spikes. You also have a time that will be in time. Wait, what? This area will be. Wow. So you're just gonna. If I die, it's over. If I can't make these jumps, I mean, I'm most likely. If you do not make it to the other side, you will inhale the toxic gas, immediately killing you. Awesome. The timer starts now. Oh gosh, guys, I'm awful in parkour, even in freaking controller and mobile. Oh gosh, I might die. I might. Okay. Chad, I did it. Chad, I did it. Y'all proud of me? First try, too. What the heck? I've made it. Oh shoot, maybe I shouldn't be standing out there. If I stayed out there, I would have gotten toxic gas, so. Oh, I can't pick up the rifle. I'm surprised you're still alive. Me too. Me too, Willie. Well, this next challenge is much harder. Okay, well, I thought that was hard, or gonna be hard, but it was very easy. So touch the laser and you will die. Oh gosh, so it's more like parkour, not parkour, but like obby type stuff. Yeah, I might die. Good luck. Thanks, Willie. Oh no. Speed run? Speed run? Chat, I'm cooking. Chat, I'm cooking. Do I even need to explain? Wait, do I even need to explain what you must do for this challenge? Not only do you have to jump across the platforms, okay, you also have to avoid the spinning saw blades. Oh my gosh, this. I wonder. This seems actually not too hard in real life, as long as it actually was bigger, your leg wouldn't fall through. Let's see how badly you truly want to survive. But I wonder if just the nervousness and danger alone would make you fall off the side, or just sawed. Locked in. I am in fact not locked in. What? It's first person. I can't tell that, bro. Okay, I have to play this smart now. I freaking just wasted 2 of my lives. Okay. Yeah, that was stupid of me. What? Oh, I have no spare lives left. I thought it was over there, but freaking. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Now or never. That was actually so close. Wait, I might have it. I did not die. No, I did not die. I refuse to believe that. Whatever, bro. We're going to watch Papa Meat, bro. We're gonna. How Mr. has ruined YouTube forever, and bro only has 1,000 views. Okay, well, I can't really be saying too much. One of the large YouTube religion. Wait, what? Alright. We're just watching Papa Meat.
This is Pod 5,
watching
the
chat.
first fully immersive sleep system. Intelligent, adaptive, effortless. It doesn't replace your bed.
Somewhere haunted in Meatland.
A knock on the door this time of day? Who could it be? Winslow, we got a package! Ooh, let me see.
Joe Bart put me on to freaking Papa Meat. I can't explain to you how much I love this man's videos, but I have in fact not seen this one yet.
Let me see. Okay, just hold on here. Let me see. Okay, God, just give me a
what
second.
is this?
Thing's oh my God.
What?
Winslow.
What is it?
I think this thing might be haunted.
Haunted?
Did someone say haunted?
Hey, who the hell are you?
I'm Zach Baggins, ghost hunter extraordinaire. Oh, is this spooky? Here, let me see that.
Don't
Let me
touch my
can I see
box,
that?
man.
Oh,
Come on,
okay.
get off me, man. Come on.
Zach Baggins? What are you doing here?
I'm here to see if there's any ghost in your house, along with any other haunted objects.
I've never heard of this man.
Hunter, I hate ghosts, please.
Yeah, I mean,
What about you, friend? You must be haunted. Look at
here,
you.
no,
You look
don't
like a
touch
little
Winslow.
freak.
He's not haunted. Winslow,
Don't touch me.
Winslow,
Oh, yeah.
Get your baby out.
no,
What the
he's
heck?
not haunted. I swear. Oh my God.
Stop it.
Wait,
Get out of here.
I'm just gonna.
Fucking asshole.
I'm just gonna,
Leave me alone.
open this box upstairs.
Stop
Oh,
it.
this guy's definitely haunted.
Help me.
Yep, you're a haunted little guy, aren't you? Okay, I'll let them deal with that down there. Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? Come on in and sit on down, because today we're talking about one of the most cursed objects of all time. If not the most cursed object probably ever recorded, I would say. Today we're talking about the infamous, the diabolical, the evil Dybbuk box.
The what? Why have I never heard of this?
If you're not sure what the Dybbuk box is, let me fill you in. The Dybbuk
Oh,
box is a
thanks.
wine cabinet that gained fame due to claims that it is haunted by a Dybbuk, a malevolent spirit from Jewish folklore.
Shalom.
Today's video is sponsored by Factor. If you're like me,
Oh, gosh.
it's tough navigating
I don't know what, dude. One thing this man has is he gets the craziest ad deals. I don't trust it. I don't.
The
I
term
don't
Dybbuk
want to
comes from the
get
Hebrew
flagged.
word cling. In Jewish mythology, a Dybbuk is a restless, often evil spirit that possesses and clings to the body of a living person.
If I freaking looked at one of my freaking like family members and they looked like this, I think I'll automatically know there's something up. Look at that, like. Oh, this is like, unsettling.
Typically seeking to complete unfinished business or exact revenge. According to legend, there are only 10 Dybbuk boxes in the entire world. These boxes are believed to contain the concentrated evil of the 20th century, and it is said that opening one can unleash the dark forces into the world. AKA Pandora's box, kind of mythology. They all kind of tie.
What this reminds me of is like the opening of the box and like the releasing the spirits is the freaking Annabelle doll. Who the heck decided to let her go to put her on tour, open her box willy-nilly, touch her and stuff, move her around? Bro, she went to New Orleans and like the next day a bunch of prisoners escaped. And I think somewhere else like fires started happening everywhere. Like, who chose to do that? And then they lost her. How do you lose a haunted doll unless she was moving on her own? It idiots. Just do not bring it to my town, please.
Together, world mythologies and religions and stuff. But that is essentially what the Dybbuk box is. It's an evil box, and the Dybbuk box that is known to be from the movie The Possession, or Zach Baggins, whatever the hell his name's down the stairs yelling at my computer. They made it really popular. It's become a huge
I think I recognize his face.
And from a lot of cases, there's been a lot of just weird cursed shit going on. A lot of documented.
Why do us as freaking humans enjoy like causing like why are we so interested in this stuff? Is it my only guess for why we're so interested in stuff and freaking buy stuff that's haunted? Is because we're so interested in the unknown in a way. Like, why are people so interested in the afterlife? Because you'll never know 100%. I'm a Christian. I believe that heaven is the afterlife, but I'll never know for sure. And when people can see ghosts, and you can't really prove ghosts are real or demons are real, but you can. They like to mess around with this
but I'm
kind of
curious
stuff.
to see the origins of it. I mean, where did it even come from? Who was its first major owner? Well, let me tell you. The story of the Dybbuk box, as we know it, began in 2001. Why can't I forget that year? When a man named Kevin Manus purchased the box at an estate sale in Portland, Oregon. The box reportedly belonged to a 103-year-old Holocaust survivor who had escaped Nazi-occupied Poland. According to Kevin, the survivor's granddaughter warned him that the box contained a Dybbuk and that opening it would bring terrible, terrible misfortune. So
then why would you still buy it? Like, I don't, I'm like, oh man. If someone told me that there's a freaking demon in the box, I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Spooky stuff in there. I would actually know what I would like. Give me that fucking box, old man. Grab it from him, fucking hit his hand. Come here. Which also, why did she keep it that long? Maybe she is a protector, protecting the world from the evil. Only I can stop this evil, this spookiness. Ignoring this ominous warning, Kevin purchased the box and immediately opened it when returning home.
If he was going to warn everyone, why would he keep it? If he's so like worried about the evil being released, bro, keep it somewhere that'll never be found.
Which I love that. Just some
never
blind old Jewish person being like, "It's spooky. Don't open this ever." And he just goes home and he's like. Which, in Kevin Manus's defense, he thought it would be a good gift for his mother, which is kind of funny. Like, I could see myself gifting my mother a cursed box, thinking it's funny, being like, look at this, and she's like, oh my god, look at it, it's a nice box, I love it. And I'm like, it's haunted. You know, it has like a little bit of character to it, right? But
I would never freaking give my mom a demon box.
Very odd and peculiar things, such as 2 locks of hair bound with string, a dried rosebud, a strange black cast iron candlestick holder with octopus-like.
This is giving
a golden wine goblet, a granite slab,
not
with
ragdoll, but the voodoo doll
inscribed on it, and 2 1920s era pennies. I say that's the concoction of a mad alchemist dabbling in satanic rituals. Do Jewish people have like satanic stuff?
Yeah, they believe in the devil.
Is there a hell? I thought Jewish people didn't even believe in heaven.
Whoa.
I thought that was true. Like they don't.
Wait, what? Wait, that would make if you only believed in heaven, then like there wouldn't be like any consequence. You would just be like, oh.
They don't believe in like a heaven or
so Judaism is the original, and then Christianity is the fan fiction that adds on.
Okay, first off, Nick.
Not a fan fiction.
I'm gonna believe you because this is coming from a guy who was raised in a cattle farm in Missouri. I don't know. I don't really have any Jewish friends. I wish I did. Clashing some ideologies. You're not Jewish, Nick. You're just Italian American, which is the worst. These objects that Kevin found in the box, seemingly random but potentially laden with symbolic meaning, added to the mystery that surrounded the box even. And on Halloween, Kevin gifted the box to his mother, which is that's a fun Halloween.
What does he do? Bro, so you're gonna gift your mom a haunted box on like the most haunted night of the year? Like I'm assuming he just wanted to slime his mother out or something. Maybe he had beef and he was hoping that something would happen.
Right? Nice vintage trunk or box or whatever, and then it's even haunted, and you're like, oh my god, what a spooky gift! Yeah, what a day! Whatever. Abracadabra. You ever hear that song, Steve Miller Band?
Oh no.
Oh man, such a good one. And after Kevin's mom opened the box for the first time, she reportedly felt an evil presence and experienced a cold breeze emanating from the box. Which, depending on where she was, she might have been a little spooked out by the story, so that might have just been mental. But also, immediately after that, she suffered a stroke. Back to back, cold breeze, stroke, and this is
bro. This is the thing. Demons are real, bro. Freaking like Annabelle. I went down that rabbit hole recently. Dude, people will stare at her for so long in the museum, and they stared at her for too long. So after they left, they almost got in car crashes because they saw her in the rear view mirror. Like, people be freaking messing with this stuff for no
Kevin.
reason.
He says this.
I found my mom sitting in a chair beside the cabinet. Her face had no expression, but tears were streaming down her cheeks. No matter how I tried to get her to respond, she would not. She could not. It turned out that my mother had suffered a stroke. She was taken to the hospital by an ambulance, and she ended up suffering partial paralysis and losing her ability to speak
Oh my God.
and losing her ability to speak and form words.
God, I must have had a fucking stroke too trying to read this. Don't put that in, editor. Fuck you.
When I asked her the following day how she was doing, she teared up and spelled out the words, "No gift." I assured her that I had given her a gift for her birthday, thinking she didn't remember, because she's a dumb c***. Just kidding. But she became more upset.
Okay, yeah, don't put that.
She became even more upset and spelled out the words, "hate gift." I laughed and told her not to worry.
What a weird way to end that quote.
Not to worry. Not freeze frame. Not to worry. Dude, take ownership. That was all him. He should have known that was all him. Giving her some haunted bots. Oh, don't worry, dude. Take ownership.
Hey, that gift. I hate that gift.
Oh, you're so silly, Mom.
Yeah, Mom, stop. You're silly. All right, I'm going to leave this cursed box on your chest while you go to sleep, okay? There you go. She's like...
No.
Despite her distress, Kevin still does not associate the stroke with the Dybbuk box because he's an idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
And instead dismissed it as a tragic and very odd coincidence. He decided to keep the box in his furniture store, unaware that his decision would lead to a series of increasingly disturbing events. He gets a box from a distressed, borderline senile Jewish man, puts his mother into a stroke, and then now puts his box into a public furniture store. Kevin, he's a bit of an odd duck, if I'm being honest, all right? And this is...
Like, why would you not put the pieces together, bro? The demons are real, bro. Someone I used to know got crystals from their mom that were most likely used for witchcraft. And they said that they heard knocking on their window that night. And that they, and then my friend told me that he was like, yeah, we have this thing in the house. And I swear I heard someone by my trampoline. And this was after his sisters had heard knocking on their windows. Like, bro,
where we see
I told them, I said, toss them. They finally listened.
The
Like,
ball
bro,
has begun to roll. The little Dybbuk box. That
even if it is a coincidence, don't risk it, bro.
What's a good Jewish name? I was gonna say Matthew, but that's more like Christian.
Deborah.
Deborah? Isn't that the Demon King from Dragon Ball Z? I'm gonna say. We're just gonna say Dave.
That's a good one. David is a biblical name from the Old Testament.
There you go, David.
Yes,
Boom.
David is
the
King
Dybbuk
David.
Demon. David the
One of my
Dybbuk
favorite
Demon.
Bible characters.
I like it, okay. Over the next 2 years, Kevin Mannis and those around him experienced a range of terrifying phenomena, all seemingly linked to the Dybbuk box. The most immediate effect was the onset of intense, reoccurring nightmares between him and his family members. Not only did Kevin have nightmares, but every member of his family as well, who probably worked at the goddamn furniture store, started having terrible nightmares.
Bro,
All bags in their eyes. Anyone else having...
he's inflicting pain onto his workers as well. And how dumb does he have to be to not connect the dots? Like, oh, what? It's the Dybbuk box. It's the Dybbuk box.
Horrible nightmares every night. It's like you, dude. Every time I come into work, you're always just like, I had the craziest nightmare last night. And Nick, it almost looks like he has like fucking 2 leathery fucking Dolce Gabbana bags under his eyes at all times. He's just like, so I didn't get very good sleep last night. It's unbelievable. Which, in all these nightmares, Kevin described one of the dreams he had. And in this dream, he would walk with a trusted friend, only for the friend to suddenly transform into a hideous, demonic hag that would then beat him. Which does sound scary. Don't be wrong. We're starting to get the hag thing, because I'm pretty sure the hag is also supposed to resemble the Dybbuk, which the Jewish people, you can figure out what you mean by hags and old women being demons. That's up to you. But to me, it also read as like a sexual fantasy dream between him and his friend. A little bit. You're a straight guy. Your friend transforms into a woman, beats you, probably because you're having sex with him and you think it's wrong, and he's beating you. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, no,
what?
What am I supposed to? What am I doing?
I've had reverse dreams where it's girls that turn into my best friend who suck my dick.
Someone get him a new editor.
Upon waking, Manus often found bruises and scratches on his body, yet he continued to rationalize these experiences unrelated to the box. I love how Kevin just will not give in to the box at all. He's like, well, I mean, it's just the rats infestation we have in the house. No big deal. See, he like lifts up his covers. There's like 6 rats like gnawing on his foot. See, it's probably what that is, obviously. Goes back to sleep. In addition to the nightmares, Kevin reported feeling overwhelming fatigue, nausea, and a general sense of unease whenever he was near the box.
Something about this box.
This goddamn box. Why do I feel so tired?
This is such a coincidence, man. The box everywhere. Like, all of us are having nightmares. All of us are getting stabbed in our sleep. All of us are getting shanked. All of us are waking up bleeding. We're all getting no sleep either. We wake up at 2 a.m. bleeding, and my girlfriend said that she hates the box and to throw it out, but I said I like it. Just a coincidence, guys.
All of a sudden, it's like there's like a like face looking out of it, like
this thing is. There might be something going on with this box.
Others who came in contact with the box also developed unexplained physical symptoms, such as headaches, coughing fits, and strange welts or rashes, which also just leads me to believe that Kevin's furniture store might have also just been like moldy. There's asbestos in the walls or whatever, black mold. Like, it's the damn Dibbit box. They look up on the ceiling. It's just like rotted. But these symptoms were sudden, severe, and lacked any clear explanation, so the mold thing probably didn't happen. It was probably just the goddamn box. And as time went on, Kevin began to notice more overt paranormal activity in both his home and the furniture shop that he owned. Objects would move on their own. Strange noises like footsteps and
It's just the wind, guy. It's just the wind.
banging sounds became common, and doors would slam shut without any...
Bro, that's what my friends are talking about. Some banging on the window.
Parent call.
Bro, get whatever you think is causing it, get rid of it.
I like how he's like, after a while, I did start to notice some kind of weird stuff. All the doors in the place are opening, and like some windows are opening and shutting closed. Things like flying around the room. He's just like, okay, this might be paranormal. And light bulbs frequently burned out or shattered unexpectedly. I think that's because Kevin didn't pay the electricity bill. I think it was wired into the building next door, so he didn't have to pay electricity, and it caused a surge. Gonna put that on the docket of Kevin's sins. Kevin's brother and sister-in-law complained of a strong odor of cat urine, which seemed to emanate from the box and linger in the surrounding area. Which, once again, how do we know that Kevin wasn't just putting cats inside the box? He's a sadistic killer, and the cats are so afraid that they're pissing in the box. I would love to see, too. He, like, opens it. He's just like, I don't smell anything. Smells perfectly normal to me. Just like loves to smell cat pee. Just like puts like wears it like a hat. His like face is totally covered.
Bro, the thing I think about that all the time. That there's like people who just have that like weird like fetish. There's fetishes for everything. There is somebody out there who loves the smell of cat urine. There is somebody out there who loves the smell of human feces. Like there's someone, and like it's so nasty. Like the freaking garbage juice that is in the bottom of a garbage bag. Sometimes somebody out on this planet has a fetish for that.
In the eBay listing, which we'll get into, he did say many times, "I do not own a fucking cat."
Well, sure he does. He may not own a cat, but do you think Jeffrey Dahmer's like, yeah, I own a cat after he skins it alive? And he's like, I want to see its insides. I want to know how its insides work. I don't think people are like, I'm a pet guy. I don't even own a cat. I'm getting out of here. He like stands up and his whole belt is made of like sewn together cat tails. And out of all of this stuff, right? Out of all of these responses to the horrible things happening in his life with family members having horrible dreams, cat piss that he definitely killed the cats from, I'm almost positive. Things just going awry. What does Kevin decide to do? He decides to pawn it off to his girl.
Chat, do I get this haircut? Chat, do I get the Papa Meat cut? He's kind of tough.
Girlfriend. True love. Imagine dating someone. Imagine if you're dating this person right now. Imagine your significant other being like telling you all these horrible things about these boxes, right? And all of a sudden he's like, "So I brought it to you. I want you to have it." Like,
no.
What do you mean? I'm not.
Are you having trouble trying to keep up with your professor? You've got to try Otter. Here's how it works. Let's
And take it? Are you kidding me? Thank God she's smart. She's like, I'm not taking this, and she gave it back. So good for her. But after enduring 2 years,
I would just get rid of it.
I don't understand. Why don't people
to a museum or something?
What do you think?
It won't let you.
I don't know why museums take it, but freaking idiots do. That's why the Annabelle thing has its own museum spot. Send it to a museum to freaking haunt there instead of you.
I can see that probably.
So instead of haunting some random furniture shop.
I'm drawn to it. But Kevin endured this kind of trauma basically for 2 years until Kevin finally decided to get rid of the Dybbuk box by listing it on eBay in 2003. Dude, eBay,
That's
wild,
jank.
wild west back then, dude. Bid on it now or buy it for the seller's price? Which one? It's like shows the demon like crawling out of it.
Did you ever buy like Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
No, I never trusted eBay.
They were always. I bought like the Egyptian.
What did I buy off of eBay? I had a little eBay fad. I bought my Wii U off of eBay. That actually worked out. I bought some shirts off of eBay. 15.
Yeah, they were printed. Yeah.
I know, like back, especially like back eBay back then. I don't think that they had like the verified seller thing yet. So it was just everything was just. It was really popular, but I remember everything just being dog shit. But in the product description of the Dybbuk box, Kevin goes into great detail about how cursed the object is, and at the end of it all, he wrote, "Help me." Like just
Wow.
imagine there's a guy too, like on his web browser, like his like glasses down, and he's just like. I don't see why I couldn't just take that off his hands. The listing attracted the attention of a museum director named Jason Haxton,
Yes,
who did not
bro.
initially believe in the supernatural, but bought it out of curiosity for $280, which there was a bidding war between him and someone else. So
He probably made bank. If he bought for from some random dude at a yard sale for like probably at the most like $30, he probably made bank on that
I
too.
think the price started at $100, and he's like, God damn it! He keeps like having to like up his bid. Especially like 2003 money, you'd be like, fuck, man. Your son's like bitching at you to buy him like a PS2. He's like, I got the goddamn Dybbuk box. I'm sorry. I know you want to play Tack and the Power of Juju with the rest of your friends, but you'll have to wait. Unfortunately for Jason, though, he quickly regretted his purchase, not because of his obese son wanting Tack and the Power of Juju. That was later down the road. This is for different reasons. From the moment Jason received the box, he was plagued by what he described as a tidal wave of bad luck.
Guys, it's not the
severe
box.
physical symptoms, including stabbing pain, hair loss, and full body welts and hives. God damn, Jason. He's
Dude,
like, son, you win. His son's poisoning him. We can get Tack and the Power of Juju. His obese son's eating like a fudge sickle. He's like, glad you finally came around, Papa. Jason also began having nightmares of a hag, similar to those described by Kevin, and reported.
If I saw this, I would be no, dude. I don't even know what I would do. If I had sleep paralysis and saw this, or I was in a nightmare and saw this, I would be freaking terrified.
Seeing large, dark blurs in his peripheral vision. His health deteriorated rapidly as he began coughing up blood and experiencing bleeding from his eyes. My God. Good God. I like to imagine, too, he's like just as skeptical as Kevin was. So he's just like, son, I got you, Tack and Power the Juju, please. He's just like, but I want the Devil May Cry 3, Father. And you did not give me that. There's a couple quotes from Jason here that I think are pretty interesting. The day it arrived, I put my hand on it, and it almost feels like the thing is collapsing into a liquid state. What does that even mean?
What the heck? My only guess is maybe he means like when you like touch like melting ice, like you can kind of feel it, like melting. That's my only guess.
What in tarnation is happening?
I'm guessing it was heavy. I don't know. It's weird.
I guess. I don't know. To me, it makes it seem like a bubble bed or like a water bed. It'd be like a liquid state. You'd be like, whatever. I feel like a knife is coming into my gut. I'm paralyzed in pain. When I go to bed, I have terrible dreams of a hag that seems to come with the box. All I knew is I got this thing and I got very ill. I don't know what happened and I still don't know. Well, thank you for that, Mr.
You got demon possessed, bro.
Inquisitive. Jason's just like, I don't know what's happening and I'm not going to look into it.
I don't know what happened. I read the eBay post that said all this stuff would happen.
Well, yeah, he's like, what the f do you expect it? He's like, I don't know what is going on. My son keeps getting bigger, but I don't buy him cosmic brownies no more. He's like, foolish father. I bully kids at school who bring me them. But desperate to rid himself of the box's influence, Jason sought the advice of a rabbi who instructed him to place the box in a gold-lined wooden container to neutralize the spirit inside. I don't know why that would work. Let's just put up a little
What's the logic behind
maybe
that?
why that would work. There you go.
Love.
But
Well, let's see what it said.
himself of the box's
I think you
influence,
have a
Jason
love
sought the
hate
advice of
relationship
a
with
rabbi who
ChatGPT.
instructed him to place the box in a gold-lined wooden container to neutralize the spirit inside. I don't know why that would work. Let's just put up a little info thing of.
Certainly, here are two sentences you can use. Legend has it that the pure, untarnished nature of gold is said to repel even the darkest of spirits. its radiant energy acting as a barrier against demonic forces. Inside the haunted box, Dodo was believed to have been placed as a final defense to
Well, maybe why that would work. There you go.
ChatGPT's a D1, yeah.
Following the rabbi's advice, Jason's symptoms did start to subside over time, but the fear of the box's power still lingered in the back of Jason's head. I think he kind of knew. He's like, I think I want to get rid of this. So he decided to bury it in a military-grade safe in Missouri, where it remained for several years. And you're probably thinking,
that's what I would do too, bro.
Story. I mean, this is where it's buried in
I don't know if I would want to burn it. I feel like if you burn it, probably just release the spirits into the wind. I don't know if I want to do that.
The demon is even buried literally underground.
Just confine it and lock it.
That's the end of the story, right? How I wish that was true. Oh, what about this? Is this haunted?
Hey, stop touching our stuff! Honey, he's touching our stuff!
Yeah, it's fine, Winslow.
What about this? Is this haunted? I feel a dark energy coming off of this item.
In many ways, yes and no.
How much you want for it? I'll buy it off you.
Please be careful with that.
Winslow, stop doing that.
I'm scared. He's scaring me. Leave me alone. I hate ghosts. I hate them.
I hate this freaking human. I didn't even see this. This is a brain, a belly button, a saggy belly button, by the way. Oh.
I hate them.
And he's wearing it like a chain.
Because in 2016, Zach Baggins, a well-known paranormal investigator, reached out to Jason in an attempt to purchase the box off his possession, as Zach felt it would fit perfectly with his collection of cursed objects, which he's not. Investigator reached out to Jason in an attempt to purchase the box off his possession, as Zach felt it would fit perfectly with his collection of.
Nobody. Why is he hitting this post? He's like, dude, this will go perfectly with my thing. I can't wait to bleed from my eyes. People like this freaking, like, dude, they scare me. Like, because what if demons just haunt your whole family lineage forever
Objects,
because of
he's
you?
Not wrong. He has a whole museum of it in Las Vegas. I went to it. It was like 2.5 hours long. I'd recommend it. It was fun.
I like it.
Jason was reluctant at first to part with it, but ultimately felt that Zach
Why was he
Baggins,
reluctant?
with his extensive experience in dealing with the paranormal, was better equipped to handle it. So he agreed to sell it for an undisclosed amount of money. Which, let me tell you, I thought this part was funny because, like I said, I've been to the Zach Baggins Haunted Museum, and in every room you go into, a hidden TV turns on. I'm not even joking. A hidden TV turns on, and Zach talks to you, and almost the first thing he says every time is how much he bought the item for. And when we went to the Dybbuk box room, he did not say. In every other room, it was like hundreds of thousands of dollars. If I was a betting man, I would say Zach probably bought this for, I mean, over $1 million. I mean, millions of dollars.
This depends. I don't know, because with the guy, you might be able to handle the guy if he was being haunted. Be like, oh, well, you're already being haunted. Don't you want to not be haunted anymore? I don't know. I feel like maybe you could just handle him down because of the fact that he's been experiencing all this crap.
Probably.
I was gonna say 2 million.
I think 2 million is a conservative amount.
I feel like I think even more. Embarrassingly amount of money.
I would say it's an embarrassing amount of money for something that's sold on eBay for $280 in 2003. I bet Kevin's kicking himself now too. He's like, God damn it. The Dybbuk box was quickly added to the collection of haunted objects at Zach Baggins Haunted Museum in Las Vegas, where it was placed in a specially designed room to minimize its potential influence on guests. Whoa. The box immediately became one of the museum's most infamous and talked about exhibits.
I mean, yeah,
and shortly
it has its own
after the
giant
Dybbuk
room.
box arrived at Zach Baggins Haunted Museum, Baggins and his team began to experience strange occurrences. One of the most alarming incidents involved the sudden appearance of mysterious protruding holes in the walls surrounding the box. I don't even know what the hell that means. If there's visuals or something to represent that, that would help. But that if someone told me, out of everything so far, I've been like, oh my God, that's kind of creepy, right? And then Zach, of course, Zach is the guy to be like, black holes are forming in my fucking fucking museum. I hate for you to pay to take it to come see it. I mean, we gotta get people in there, but we gotta get you to pay GA. All right, can you pay GA for me? These holes seem to materialize without any clear cause, leading some to speculate that they were results of an unseen force trying to escape the box.
Dybbuk David wants out.
Dybbuk David wants out. Dybbuk David the demon wants out. Zach also reported that many visitors in the museum who came into close proximity with the Dybbuk box experienced intense feeling of dread, anxiety, and nausea, and that couldn't have been from the prices of having to get in there.
I keep on saying, oh, who would want to do that? But I feel like I would be the person who would, oh yeah, let's go. Just to like see what it's all about.
And being in there. Because let me tell you, the feeling of dread, anxiety, and nausea is what I felt in that goddamn heat box. There was no AC in the Haunted Museum. It's in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's a goddamn oven in there. And also, they had to put in like a water fountain area because I'm pretty sure people, you're walking through in every room, they're like, people keep blacking out in here. And it's just like a bunch of obese people falling over. And it's like probably because they're getting fucking dehydrated and walking around this fucking long ass labyrinth. They're boiling alive.
But it makes for great footage.
Oh, exactly. And he records all of it. I'm pretty sure the waiver you have, it's just like, hey, we can use you in any of this. Nick got a bloody nose. I want to go back to see if you're in the video now, because you're probably like, Some visitors claim to see shadowy figures or hear disembodied voices near the box, while others felt an inexplicable coldness in the room, even when the surrounding areas were warm.
Bro, imagine being his family member, and if you had to inherit that museum after he passed, like, and you just, like, how would you even transport all this haunted stuff? I guess you'd probably just keep the business, right? But I don't know if I'd want to run it. I feel like if I owned the business, I would just give it off to someone else. Maybe, yeah, you handle this.
You know, like Nevada. In 2016, Zach Baggins featured the Dybbuk box on his show Deadly Possessions, which focuses on haunted objects and their history, stuff that he owns, basically from his museum. For this episode, Baggins invited Kevin Mannis, the original owner of the Dybbuk box, to the museum for a reunion with the box. During the episode, Kevin, who had not seen the box for several years, exhibited strange behavior after opening it. He seemed to enter a trance-like state and began reciting cryptic, disturbing phrases in a voice that was not his own. It was a British guy's voice. And it was phrases like, "Shadow man, I wait in the darkness in the night time till morning. I'll come at your show." I wish it was that crazy. Wouldn't that be awesome? Even Zach's just like, come on, dude, and pull it together just a little bit. Jesus Christ. After this event, Zach sealed the Dybbuk box in glass to prevent others from opening the demonic item. Kevin later claimed to have no memory of the event, further deepening the mystery surrounding the box.
Don't remember.
Yeah, I don't seem to remember what happened, Zach. You think me and you can go to MGM and toss the dice around, eh? Zach's just like, Jesus Christ, what is happening in my... What the hell is going on here?
This guy off my show.
Get him out of here. Well, I will say, the glass case he has around it's pretty sick. It's like all... I think there's like Hebrew all around it. It's a very nice presentation. I don't want to discredit that. It's worth going to. I want to say, if you're in Vegas, you're not wasting money going there. Just want to say that. It is long and hot, though. And I felt so bad because in a group of 12 people, 10 of them were my friends. And there was like a guy who was really afraid of like everything. And it was his wife. And we were just like...
Oh, I was going to say... Why would he go along if he went with his wife?
Laughing. Every room was so funny. Because, like, okay, like one of them's like this. It'll be like, you walk in and there's like, it's like a barn, like a themed barn. And it looks really cool. And you're like, what the f is this? And they have like a glass case around like a cauldron. And then once again, the hidden TV turns on and Zach's like, this is Ed Gein's Black Cauldron. I bought this for $180,000. And like every time, Zach's delivery is so funny that every time we would just die laughing. I just know that guy. We were ruining his immersion. Well, the guy didn't even want to go downstairs in the basement. There was like a supposedly in the haunted house that Zach has. It's like an old satanic family used to live there and do rituals in the basement. So they have the basement open you go into. And we were all like, let's go. They had like strobing lights in there. It was nauseating. But the guy like ran upstairs. He's like, I'm not going down there. You could tell that motherfucker was spooked, dude.
Which is funny because we paid extra to go down there.
Oh yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go. Absolutely, I'm gonna pay extra to go down in your weird satanic basement. Hell yeah.
Also, one more thing to note is at the very end, like the last 10 minutes, finally an employee went up to us and told us.
Oh yeah, at the very end, because we got to go to. He had a movie called Demon House, and he recreated the basement of that, and that was like the ending of the tour. And we were all like, I mean, such a good time, laughing, having a great time. And this guy like walked up and he's like, "You need to stop. You're ruining the other people's experience in this museum."
What? Like, what are you... How are you going to tell someone to stop laughing in a museum? Bro. Freak. I feel like I would do the same thing. I would probably be scared and, like, delirious, so I would just make jokes out of stuff. I tend to do that a lot.
Because I was like, oh, he's probably right. But at the same time, I was like, dude, fuck off. Like, come on. Then in 2018, Baggins hosted a 4-hour-long live-streamed event at his haunted museum, featuring the Dybbuk box as the centerpiece. During the event, Baggins and his crew reported feeling intense pressure in their chest, unexplained anxiety, and dizziness. After removing the glass surrounding the box, cameras captured what appeared to be a mist or vapor manifesting from...
Don't ghosts just get tired? If you freaking can't kill a person, don't you just get tired and be like, yeah, guys, let's pack it up. Let's hang it up. We haven't slimed anyone out in 10 decades. Let's pack it up.
Box.
They're probably just living and freaking. Depends if it's a ghost or a demon. If it's a demon, whatever. Or a demon. If it's a ghost, they're just living in agony. I mean, you're a demon too, but like
proof.
You always have.
The live stream also claimed to see shadowy figures and orbs in the footage. Concerned for the safety of his crew,
dude back here is like
the live stream.
Oh.
Later, he made a statement saying this. I wasn't attacked. I wasn't harmed. I just felt something. I felt the power of it. To me, it felt good. I believe that it doesn't affect me as bad as it affects others around it because it knows I'm its owner.
Which is funny because the previous owners were tortured.
No.
Because the previous owners, dude, they were tortured out of their mind. Bro, I don't think this lady has any care.
His response. And one of the most widely reported incidents revolving the Dybbuk box occurred later that same year in 2018 when Post Malone was invited to Zach Baggins'
I watched this video.
Museum. Yeah.
I watched the Joe Rogan video.
Zach Baggins decided to interact with the Dybbuk box because Zach gets a little bit of an ego when celebrities are around. Same things happens with like Nick Cage. There's usually footage of him being a little goofy, being a little silly because he's a bit of a paranormal thrill seeker. You see, Zach Baggins removed the protective glass covering, and Post Malone, though hesitant, touched Baggins' shoulder while he was handling the box. You dumb son of a bitch.
Well, dude, freaking in the Joe Rogan show, Post Malone said his plane almost crashed or his car almost crashed. Why do people touch this crap, bro?
I want some help. I couldn't get that glass up off the shit. Don't put that in. I don't know the song. Following this encounter, Post Malone experienced a series of unfortunate events. First, his private jet had to make an emergency landing after 2 tires blew out on the runway. Then, a few days later, his mansion was broken into by armed robbers.
Yeah, that too.
His Rolls Royce was involved in a horrible car accident.
Bro, he was probably had to pay so much to go there and probably was down like... Well, probably over 100 grand, right? Over 6 bands.
Which all this is scary, but like to me at the same time, I'm just like, you rich son of a bitch. That's all that every time I'm like, oh, your Rolls Royce did it get banged up? Just me, just envious of all that money. Like maybe I want a fucking Rolls Royce and a private jet. Post, hey Posty, give me some money. These incidents fueled speculation that Post Malone had been cursed by the Dybbuk box, though neither he nor Baggins confirmed this definitively. Post Malone even remarked, "God hates me," in a response to a string of bad luck, which maybe it wasn't God, maybe the Dybbuk box demon hates you, Post Malone. Which if
maybe it was David the Dybbuk box demon.
I don't like Dybbuk box David. I don't. I think he's a dick.
What's funny is that they say this, but in the museum, Zach was like, Post Malone was cursed.
Well, yeah, that's the funny part too. Is just like when we were there, that motherfucker was blasting that story over the TV in the Dybbuk box waiting area. In the waiting room, you have to sit to wait to go in, and it's just like Post Malone was cursed and died several times. We're like, he didn't die. He died. Zach Baggins has continued to regard the Dybbuk box as one of the most dangerous objects in his collection, probably in the world. And
probably is the most dangerous.
That it's the most haunted object.
You touched someone who touched the box, and then you got cursed.
That's where it still resides to this day. But there's a couple things I didn't mention yet. A couple pieces of truths that came out after the fact, after all this stuff, right? Which leads to a new question. Is it actually the most haunted object, really? Is it? Well, in 2021, Kevin Manis, remember him, the original guy who posted it up on eBay, the guy back in 2001, came out stating that he made the whole thing up. It's so funny. Yeah, I made it up. I'm sorry. At least he waited like 20 years. Like, imagine he like messages the guy right as soon as he bought it.
Wait, so he made up the whole story about his mom and everything else? Was it the power of just believing in it? Was it a psychological, mental thing? Is that what you think? I honestly, that might be it. Because they were convinced it's probably a psychological thing. And I don't know. Because they probably believed it into existence or something.
Dude, this thing's not haunted at all. Fuck you. Jason's like, Kevin Mannis is a creative writer, and he wanted to create an interactive horror story in real time. He wanted to have an actual living horror story that someone got to experience. He confessed that the carvings on the box and the items inside were of his own making, and that he had crafted the narrative to post on eBay as a creative project.
There was a time when I didn't do anything creative. I pushed papers and I made a lot of money pushing papers, and I absolutely hated it. And then one day, my head split open, I unzipped it, and I was an artist. And from that point on, I made my living artistically. I want to make that really clear. I would not give my mom a demonic box. Here you go.
I better say, who the heck would do that, man?
This is stuff before even like creepypastas. There was like Ted the Caver, of like people using internet-based stuff to have interactive horror stories of people stumbling upon it and believing it's real. It's actually kind of sick. Kevin even said this about his box. The carving in the back of it is my carving. The stone was in the box is something that is a signature creation of mine also. Make no mistake, I conceived of the Dybbuk box. The name, the term, the idea.
Wow.
And wrote this creative story around it to post on
So then what explains the
Kevin
other
also
stuff?
revealed that he conceived the idea of the Dybbuk box during Yom Kippur.
Maybe it's just the other freaking demons in Zach Bagans' place.
Day of Atonement, while praying and asking forgiveness for his sins. But ironically, after revealing the hoax, Mannis experienced a series of personal misfortunes, including his car breaking down, his girlfriend leaving him, and the deaths of his mother and 2 friends within a week. Now that feels, see the weird coincidence that he was talking about before when he was making up
He summoned it, bro.
This feels like the tragic coincidence.
He summoned it.
Or maybe it's Dybbuk Demon David coming for his revenge.
How dare you say that I'm not real?
David, stop! Not Dybbuk box, David! These events led some to question whether the Dybbuk box might still hold some residual power, even if its origins were fictional.
John Michael says, what do you say to people who continue to believe in Dybbuk boxes, even after you've revealed that you were the origin of Dybbuk boxes?
I don't know. What do you say to people who believe in Santa after they're 10? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he said the story is fake, but what if it's actually haunted? Yeah, I mean, he made the whole thing up, but what if it actually is, though?
It's a big coincidence.
It could be just a major coincidence, guys.
Because it's just like, he made up the story, but coincidentally, it was already a haunted thing.
Skeptics have long pointed out that there is no precedence in Jewish folklore for a Dybbuk to inhabit an inanimate object. Dybbuks typically in folklore tradition have only ever possessed a human being or something like living.
Oh.
There would be no reason for it to be inside of this box, like to possess that box. Traditionally, a Dybbuk enters a living person's body and cleaves their soul, causing mental illness and speaking through the host's mouth as a separate personality. Maybe that's what happened to Kevin's mom.
Oh, shit.
Spooky. Despite the revelation that Dybbuk box was a hoax, Zach Bagans remains convinced to this day.
He made that up. I was about to say, oh, but what about the story with his mom? Well, that was all made up, though. I hate box. I hate gift.
The box holds some dark power because he spent $2 million on it. And he's like, I have a whole fucking room I've dumped money into. We got to keep this bitch rolling. You know what I mean? Baggins has also argued that regardless of its origins, the Dybbuk box has demonstrated a capacity to affect those who come in contact with it, citing not only his own experiences, but also the visitors of his museum. Yeah, I mean, people
Chris Jericho? Who was that? I was like Chris Jericho a little bit.
It's probably, I mean, it's safe to say that it's probably still haunted. Visitors are warned of the potential risks associated with viewing or interacting with the box, and it remains one of the museum's most sought after attractions. So of course, Zach is gonna go out and say like, oh, okay, and toss it. Like, why the fuck would he do that? He's gonna let that bitch ride. Also, you have to be under the assumption too that he's like, not everybody will know that it's fake. You know, who knows of that story? And in interviews, Baggins has spoken about his beliefs that the Dybbuk box, like many other haunted objects, carries an energy or force that transcends its physical origins. He suggests that the stories, beliefs, and fears surrounding the box have imbued it with a malevolent energy that can manifest in real, tangible ways.
So I'm saying probably that
who are sensitive to
they probably believed it into existence. Is what I'm saying. They probably put so much. I don't know. They probably just like, I don't know.
I think there is so much more to the Dybbuk box, and regardless of its origins, it is very much cursed and evil. Like how he's just like, yeah, it's fake, but people are so spooked around it that it has caused it to actually be haunted. That will actually be $55 for the GA if you want to come in, and we do have a gift shop on the way out.
They give you a free shirt.
They do give you a free shirt. Well, I mean, the ticket's like $70.
Yeah, we did do the special.
And we did the special. I mean, so it was like $70 for a fucking $8 shirt. Deal alert! But, you know, it's still kind of up in the air. Also, or I want to say this too. Remember that live stream I said from 2018 when Zach was doing this thing and they had to cut it early for the film's crew safety? He brought in a rabbi, which I don't think the rabbi knew what live streaming really was, so I think he thought it was going to be edited. So Zach is like talking to him, but the rabbi I don't think really knows that they're live. And Zach's like, so what do you think about this demon in the Dybbuk box? You think it's like scary or? And the guy's like, I mean, whatever fits your narrative. And Zach's like, what? We should get him out. And they kick the fucking rabbi out. And then after that, he's like, I think we gotta end this thing. It's getting crazy in here. The video footage of that is so funny.
So that may not be good with your script, but that's my personal belief. Okay, let's go over here.
So we don't, I mean, who knows, right? At the end of the day, who really knows? I mean, me personally,
Yeah.
if the original guy came out and he's like, I've made everything up, why would he have to lie?
It sounds like he's actually mad that Jason made more money off of him.
I bet you, but I think Kevin would be. What's fucked up too is like, I would be mad if I was Zach because I'm like, you made me look like a fucking idiot. Like I invited you out to be on my cursed object show, and now you're coming out 5-6 years later being like, it's fake.
Speaking of that, the thing he was reciting is a poem that he made. So he was just reading a poem.
So Kevin was just reading a poem. Oh my god.
That's right. He fake possessed, bro. Why? I forgot about that.
It's a very compelling thing because one, it feels
Why
like
would
a
he
Ted
do
the
that?
Killer thing where it's like a guy knows that his family's reading a blog, so then he just starts writing this thing to f with them. But then it turns out to be this crazy, awesome horror story. And this feels like the same thing. Regardless if it's real or not, it still holds all this tangible, horrific, kind of like fun, scary aura around it that makes it so special and still like a fun box. Like even now knowing it's fake, I'd still go back just to see it to know that this thing has had this much infamy. You know, you've got the Possession, Zach Bagans show covering it. It's been covered all to high hell. It's just a fun piece of like horror history at this point. So regardless if it's real or not, in my heart, it will always be the most cursed object. It'll always almost have that title. If anything, because it's fake now, it holds that infamy even more.
What a
It's
plot
just
twist.
The
That was
cursed
a
object
that was
never was. And I think that's
good.
sweet.
Good writing for a video.
Yeah, I gotta say too. After hearing that this thing's probably made up and everything, I mean, I have no reason to even believe that Winslow should be afraid of this. I should probably go tell him that it's just a hoax, right? Yeah, we can just go tell him.
That's a him.
Here, just talking to
What's
my
the
device.
girl?
Here, just talk. Guys,
For
I
the
seriously
last
think that
time,
this is
I'm
just a
not
hoax.
sure.
I'm just gonna open it up. I think it's a hoax.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
What the heck?
I'm Zach Bagans. I'm Zach Bagans.
W video. Dope video. W Papa
So
Meat.
I guess that box was haunted.
W Papa Meat, bro. Alright. I think that'll be it for tonight. Appreciate everyone who stopped by. I will be trying to I will be posting a video tomorrow. Probably some shorts and trying to go live again tomorrow morning or Thursday. Appreciate all of y'all. Peace.